The gentleman from New York, the chair of the Small Business Committee, who is more than anybody else the motivating force behind our effort to deal with this problem.
Thank you, and thank you, Mr. Frank, for agreeing to hold this joint hearing. Earlier this week, the FDIC reported that last year saw the largest annual decline in lending since 1940s. Since that crisis hit, Congress and the administration have taken a series of steps aimed at restarting the small business credit market. The TARP program was passed to shore up banks. TALF was implemented to clear out the secondary market for small business lending. The Recovery Act raised the guarantee and cut fees for SBA-backed loans. While these steps have helped to spur a rebound, the flow of credit is nowhere we need it to be. A recent Federal Reserve survey found that 10.8% of banks had cut small business credit lines over the last quarter, and SBA-backed lending is still down 30% from 2007. Part of the reason that firms continue struggling to find credit has been that most efforts today focus on getting banks to lend. If we are truly going to open up financing options for small businesses, we need a more balanced approach. That does not mean doing more for financial institutions and expecting the benefits to trickle through to small firms. Taking $30 billion and simply handing it to banks in the hopes that they will make loans is not sound policy. And allowing lenders to make fewer loans that are bigger is an equally questionable strategy. Until entrepreneurs can go out and find affordable sources of financing, we are not going to see the type of job growth our economy needs. Small businesses are our best job creators, producing 60% of new jobs. During economic recoveries, this job-creating potential is even more important. Following the recession of the early 1990s, small businesses created 3.8 million jobs. That outpaced big business job growth by 500,000 jobs. In today's economy, access to capital is nothing less than the opportunity to create jobs and put Americans back to work. For these reasons, as we pursue policies to get credit flowing again, we must get it right. Our very economic recovery depends on it. It is my hope that today's hearing will take a hard look at proposals that have been floated and help us make wise decisions as we move forward. Thank you, Mr. Frank, and